It's said, hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and Hollywood surely agrees. Some of the best revenge stories ever put to film have featured a female protagonist or antihero, and that includes the horrorsphere. So without further ado, here are the top 6 horror and cats movie picks to watch when you're in the mood for vengeance to be hers, and of course, where to watch them. What I feel is the quintessential entry on this list, Prevenge is a classic tale within the horrorsphere which comes together as much greater than the sum of its parts. In Prevenge, Jen and her rich married boyfriend charter a helicopter to a luxury vacation home in the middle of the desert, but when his hunting buddies arrive early, one of them gets, shall we say, ungentlemanly designs on the young woman. After a brutal cascade of events for which all 3 men are ultimately culpable, the woman is left for dead in the desert. She recovers, possibly due to drugs, possibly due to Native American spiritual energy, and exacts some of the most satisfying revenge murders in cinema history. The practical effects, intentional subversion of the male gaze, and acting along with the desperate, quick, and explosive violence make this movie a horror fan must-watch.
I'm aware that your husband died.
He was murdered.
It must be difficult for you.
What with the fact that the police have done nothing to find his killer?
Better get your shit together.
I mean, with the children.
No, they're my children. I'm their mother. And I love them.
A Good Woman is Hard to Find is typically regarded as a thriller, but allow me to list off a few of the on-screen occurrences without context. Murder via marital aid, hacks on and disposed of dead body, severed head in a duffel bag. I'd say a horror fan will be right at home. A great Breaking Bad / Weeds type of storyline with a goal of revenge rather than profit. I don't think you'll be disappointed if you put this one on your watch list. Also, it's on Tubi, so it's free with ads. Can't beat that on movie night.
What's a pretty little thing like you doing out here all alone?
Forgive me, Father, for I will sin.
Okay, I'm going off script for this one because I feel the need to defend myself in an honest way. Why have I gone for the 2010 remake of I Spit on Your Grave rather than the 1978 Camille Keaton classic? Well, I'll tell you. One reason. Themed kills. In the original, yeah, it was dope. It was great. She did some great kills, and she even had a great quip with that whole the boat thing. You know, no spoilers if you haven't seen it. I mean, what are you doing? But in the remake, every single assailant in the just gruelingly long assault scene, it has a specific kink or part in the assault, the violence, and the kills for each one of those men is themed after that. And I tell you what, one in particular got me just so, like, you know, hugging the knees on the couch, like, it was so good. It was so good. I understand that the 1978 movie is the quintessential, and obviously the first rape revenge was in 72, Wes Craven's Last House on the Left, right? That's the commonly accepted first rape revenge movie. But I Spit on Your Grave was a little bit different because it was actually that bubble, right? It was rape and revenge. It wasn't the violent. In Last House on the Left, it was the parents that took the revenge, right? It was more of a justice kind of thing. It was not that the I don't know what I'm saying. This is what happens when I go off script. All I'm saying is I understand where the Camille Keaton 1978 I Spit on Your Grave fits in the chronology of horror. But I think, in my opinion, my very humble, non-qualified opinion, that the remake takes that and makes it better because the kills are themed. Everything these dudes did to her, she in some way twists that and does to them. It's a beautiful thing.
I'm really sorry about your loss, and I know it's been very difficult for you. And at the end of the day, you've got this force of nature now inside you. Baby knows what to do. Baby will tell you what to do. It's just nature's way.
I think nature's a bit of an arse, though, don't you?
A pregnant woman whose unborn child chooses who she needs to kill. But there's more going on than immediately evident, so you'll just have to watch this one and find out for yourself. If you're not in the mood for brutal violence against women as a precursor to the Revenge, Prevenge would be a great choice, as it is charming and has a wonderfully dark sense of humor.
This is a folk remedy, right?
Feels like fog has lifted.
It's not forever. I'm so happy. I will be with you. Always.
Sometimes you can get led astray.
I need you to trust me. My meds are gone.
She's controlling you.
I'm not the one who needs to control.
I can't and won't give away much about Nocebo because, frankly, I need you to watch it. A-list talent, a fantastic story with a powerful emotional core, and an ending that even if you see it coming, you won't see all of it coming. Also, it has some fantastic folk horror flavor. Check it out, folks.
I'm changing specialties, Dr. Grant. Have you ever heard of body modification? Do you think I'm crazy?
American Mary is a modern classic of the genre. It's basically Promising Young Woman, but with 30 gallons of blood, and in my opinion, a much better ending. Also, it stars Ginger Snap star and every Horror Hound celebrity hall pass, Catherine Isabel. If you've somehow managed to miss this one, I'd suggest you rectify that. Once again, it's free on Tubi. And there you go, the Horror and Cat's 6 favorite feminine revenge stories that also fall under the umbrella of horror. I'm sorry about the weird tangent about I Spit on Your Grave. I can't help myself. Also, you know what? In I Spit on Your Graves, like there's no usable footage from any part of that movie. Aside from her like walking and getting gas at the beginning, there's no usable footage. And the trailer is basically 65% words. So, well, now you know why it was my face and my grody couch covered with my grody dogs that you got to see when I was talking about I Spit on Your Grave 2010. Anyway, thanks for watching. Maybe you want to stick around, and maybe you want to watch some more videos. And there should be some videos on the screen now. There's one that's about the best dogs in horror games. That's a good one. And I've done the best dogs in horror movies. So those are probably what are on the screen right now. So, you know, enjoy. Bye. Yeah, bye.